Greetings, my dear listeners. Today, I have a story that will make your skin crawl, a tale of the undead, and a curse that can never be broken. It all started when I stumbled upon an old and abandoned cemetery, hidden deep in the woods. As soon as I set foot in the cemetery, I could feel the eerie energy that surrounded it. The air was thick with the smell of decay and the silence was deafening. But it wasn't until I saw the first shadowy figure lurking among the gravestones that I realized that I had made a terrible mistake. I tried to run, but I was too late. The undead had already awakened, and they were hungry for human flesh. I found myself trapped in the cemetery, with nowhere to run and no one to turn to for help. The undead were everywhere, their eyes glowing red in the darkness as they closed in on me. I thought that I was doomed to become their next victim, but then I heard a voice calling out to me from the shadows. It was an old woman, dressed in tattered clothes and carrying a strange amulet around her neck. She told me that the cemetery was cursed, and that the only way to break the curse was to find the source of the evil and destroy it. But to do that, I would have to face the undead and their master, a powerful demon that had been summoned by a group of dark witches centuries ago. I knew that it was a suicide mission, but I had no other choice. I followed the old woman's instructions, fighting my way through hordes of undead until I finally reached the source of the curse. And there, standing before me, was the demon, a towering figure with eyes that glowed like embers. I knew that I was no match for it, but I refused to give up. With all my strength, I launched myself at the demon, and plunged a dagger into its heart. The demon let out a deafening roar, and the ground shook beneath my feet. But then, everything went quiet. The curse had been broken, and the undead had returned to their eternal slumber. As I made my way out of the cemetery, I felt a sense of relief wash over me. But I knew that I would never forget the curse of the abandoned cemetery, and the terror that it had brought into my life. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments.